R. Carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber. I've had a few moments. Oh, Jesus! Oh, one behind me. Wow, that is so impressive. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by Autobahn. My name is Martin, and today I'm taking a look at this, the Lotus ELETRE R. And it's very powerful, it's very dangerous. Really, it is quite dangerous. I'll just cut to the chase. So we are going to take it to the Autobahn to do a top speed run with it. 0 to 100 testing, 100 to 200 testing. We're going to put it in track mode, we're going to put it in EC track. We'll do everything we need to do. First, let's do a lap around the car. So this is Manfred's car, a viewer from ours, and he offered us this beautiful Eletre R. It's actually normally silver, but he wrapped it in this sort of satin yellow, which I think for a Lotus looks really, really good. And he got all the carbon goodies. So carbon fiber bonnet right there. The whole front is carbon fiber. The wheel arches are carbon fiber. The whole side blade right there is carbon fiber. Then again the wheel arch, the whole rear bumper in carbon fiber. Carbon fiber rear spoiler. This is absolutely insane. And then of course these cameras, side view mirrors, also in carbon fiber. Now we also installed these custom wheels from Italy, super lightweight forged wheels, and behind that we have carbon ceramic brakes, an optional extra on the R. So those will definitely slow down this beast of a car, but just look at how beautiful that is. And on the rear axle, the rim is actually a little wider than stock. I'll refer to that later on. Now let's get inside. So as I said, 920 horsepower seems quite ridiculous, but nowadays 1000 horsepower, you know, everyone seems to be doing it. 920 horsepower, absolutely hilarious. 0 to 100, 2.9 seconds. Top speed 265. And we have carbon ceramics, so we are definitely going to test whether it will do that. So on the inside, a lot of golden details, which I think, especially like the first editions, got a lot of this. I actually really like the interior, don't like the side view mirrors, especially on the Autobahn. It's really hard to judge distances, so just go for the normal ones. Okay, we have a few driving modes, and we can select the driving modes with these pedals right here. So we are of course going for track mode, which is bespoke for the R version, so you don't have that with the S version or the 600 version. It's what they call it nowadays. And then we have this little wrench right here. Let's press that, and it shows variable traction control. If we turn that on, be aware, because you can select higher, high, medium, last, least. It doesn't make any difference, because higher, so that's more traction control, is already quite blah. I've had a few moments. But for your entertainment, I'm going to stick to least. And I'm going to put it into drive and get driving. So this is the least amount of traction control you can get on the Eletre R. You cannot turn it off completely because it's doing torque factoring and stuff like that. So this is the bare minimum. You barely touch the throttle and it just catapults. Oh, Jesus! So, wow, the rear axle is quite lively. Of course it's four-wheel drive, but you can feel it giving power left and right, and I literally mean left and right. So it sends power to the left, and then it's like, oh no, I can't get rid of it on the left side, let's go over to the right side, and then it goes over to the right side, and it's like, oh shit, it's a bit too much over here as well. So but then back to left, it's completely all over the place. So let's do a launch. Should do 2.9 seconds to 100. That's 3.19. Ooh, she is a handful. So as you can see, the spoiler raises up at a certain speed. I think it's 100 kilometers an hour. And comparing to the EMEA, rear visibility in the Eletre is a lot better. Overall, I like the Eletre better than the EMEA. Now I'm going for highest traction control, the most traction control, but it's still that variable traction control. And be aware if you use this mode, because you will wreck it if you don't pay any attention, let me assure you. That is a handful. It is very entertaining though. Wow, it is quite raw. Really raw is the right word. It is an 800 volt architecture, so it's less sensitive to overheating, which is really good. It's a lot better than compared to the Model X Tesla Plaid, which has 400 volt. Oh Jesus! Wow! That was all over the place. If you pay attention, you can hear it wheel spinning left, then right, and then it gets sort of unsettled and it just doesn't know what to do. Oh, it gets very floaty, so it raises up because of all that power, and then you feel like the wheels are just barely hitting the road surface, the front wheels especially. So this I don't like, the stupid cameras combined with the higher speeds at the Autobahn, because to judge someone else's speed and the distance between you and him, that's difficult. But as you can see, 6.47, 100 to 200. Earlier I was a little faster even. But this is a quick car. And that top speed 265 on the speedo, 263 GPS. So I'm now going to turn off that traction control system, so I now have full traction control, and let's see what it's like to do some high-speed braking with this. No one behind me. Wow, that is so impressive. Oh wow, the brakes are fantastic. The pedal is rock solid. You get so much feedback through the pedal. There's so much brake reserve. It is absolutely fantastic. One of the best brake systems I've ever experienced. Maybe even the best. This is really something. So I'll check the configurator, see how much these brakes are, but you know, if you really want to push your Eletre R, get these. Oh, they're even more fun than the onboard speed. Wow, absolutely incredible. It even warns me because of the brake disc temperature. Never had that. That's a first. But I just switched cars, so I just came out of the EMEA S, switched to this. Let me assure you, the Eletre is the better car. It drives better. You can just notice that this is the base and the EMEA was derived from this. There is way more of a natural balance to this car than to the EMEA, so get this. And I actually quite like this car. I think it's quite beautiful, actually, quite striking looking. It's something else, it's something special. People really seem to appreciate it. They like the fact that the brand is back, and overall I really like what they're doing at Lotus. I just hope that they will make a few less large models in the future, because the EMEA and the Eletre, they're absolutely gigantic. So guys, that was it. Hope you liked this video. Go subscribe to the channel. You would really help us out. You have no idea. Go check out this video or this playlist. Bye guys.